playing AI Dungeon again. Zaxxas. Zaxxas is a world of peace and prosperity. It is a land in which all races live together in harmony. Gnomes build their machines and live among humans. Elves run the academies in which people come to learn. Ogres have qualms living in the same town as humans or gnomes. Yet all is not well. You are Sabetha, a female human bard in the kingdom of Yalan. You live in the town of Hudson, in the capital of Yalan. You've recently been accepted as the apprentice of the local bard. He's an old man who teaches you the songs and stories that he knows. You must also learn to play a musical instrument. Learn. He shows you how to hold the pencil and the eraser. Learn more. This is kind of boring. Hopefully things will get more, because there should be a space there. There should be a space between make and music. Also, why are random words capitalized? Shows you the correct shows you the correct way about capitalization. Hold your pencil that way and make music. Wait a minute. Okay, I just noticed he shows you how to make music with the eraser. Make music with the eraser. Play the eraser. The pencil falls out of your hand. The eraser has formed itself into a gnome. It's a gnome. Hello. Grubby little thing begins to speak and explains the inventor's device. What inventor? What device? Baffled by his use of brokening. What do you think the inventor is scheming? You think to yourself. What inventor? Tell me, AI, what inventor? I was not informed of any inventors. To my knowledge, an oracle, the oracle of the gods, perhaps. He explains that such a person does exist. However, he will not speak of it. He says that you, the chosen one, are not supposed to know about this. Why? Also, why and how you my eraser? He shows no emotion as he explains. He says that his family and he were captured by a wizard. The king needs to be killed, or else the wizard will kill him. The inventor was a great scientist and helped the king with it. The king hated him and his family for their own good. What does that mean? The inventor is a good person and would not do such a horrid thing. How did he turn into an eraser? I really want to know this. Like, I had a curse on him and his family. The inventor repaired devices that the king wanted repaired in other ways so the king would not suspect him. He could not stand the king's cruelty and wrath. He was never seen again after that. He states that the king is going to kill him to gain the inventor's inventions. I want them for myself. Walk away from the gnome as if nothing. Like, the inventor, he's just there. I have it, you say excitedly. Have what? The inventor's inventions? You have not shown. Here's your inventions. You take these back to the king. I thought the king was evil. I thought he was evil. Maybe not. I guess that was a different king. Oh. This AI seems to be obsessed with making, like, the story a bit uninteresting. There's interesting stuff in the past, but not anymore. I was hoping the current king was evil. Then the story would be interesting. He Justin, why? He does not know the inventor exists. Why can't this story be interesting? Like, we had an evil king, a gnome that... Wait. Fuck. What is your favorite color? Favorite color is purple. I want every invention in the world. All of them. Not just his, I guess. All inventions ever. You are too greedy. Here's a coin. The story became more interesting as it went. This AI does not want the story to become interesting. Suddenly, an alarm cried out from the surface. The king, hearing it, stops speaking with his advisors and goes to see what is going on. Hopefully things will be getting more interesting. The king is there. He's just... I thought... Okay. What's in the pit? Hear an old man yell from the bottom. It's a death trap. Don't step in it or you'll plummet to your death. You gasp in horror and dismay. Wait a minute. Or you'll plummet to your death. How did he survive? He's not dead. Is he a ghost? Also, I like how I'm surprised that the giant pit is a death trap. No shit. How are you alive, old man? What made sense? Managed to leap out of the way and fell down here. It's a long and difficult walk up. Up the pit? How did you survive the fall? Why is it difficult to walk up? Everything was made for the war. The room, the staircase, even this tunnel. Where does the tunnel lead to? That doesn't answer my question. And I assume no matter how much asking I do, it will not answer my question. So, the main gnome city of Yaquilisha, or Yaquilisha, is the only place we outnumber the dark armies, and with the machines we've created, we're sure to win. You go to Yaquilisha. When you get there, walls of the city. Past the walls, there are enough. How did I spell enough that badly? There are enough of soldiers in dark armies. These to potentially... How do I... actually defeat the forces of Yaquilisha. Raising the stakes. Watch as the gnomes create machine after machine. They are relentless in their creation of weapons that will turn the tide of battle in their favor. Dark armies attack. You dodge the bloodshed and hide from sight. Gnomes fire arrows from afar using now the new invention of gunpowder weapons. You come across town hall. Enter town hall. No, it's a sturdy looking town hall. There's a giant chair in the center of the building. You've heard that seeing it will give the user special powers. Sit in it. Things are getting interesting. At last. Past the dead. Get to the chair and sit down. Just as you sit, a loud explosion occurs, killing you instantly. You survive and gain magic powers. You fly around the room killing evil. You feel a pain in your chest, which leads to you stumbling and falling to the ground. You look at At your chest, to see blood seeping through your clothing. Pain is severe, but you have the power in your hand. And you look up and see a beautiful female devil walking towards you. What brings a mortal such as yourself here? I'm the chosen one. Apparently. She seems amused by this, but not surprised. Well, I'm sure we will need all the help we can get. She raises her eyebrow. I was looking for you to volunteer for guard duty. I'll just see where this leads. If I don't do anything, I'll take first watch. She turns to leave, but before he does, she whispers in your ear, "Kinky." Feels like tingling numbness in your body. Okay, I thought he was fighting the devils. Attack dark armies. Maisie's on our side. Take the sword from fallen gnome and go to war. Your blade cleaves through several dark warriors. Swing your blade to hang a dark emissary. I guess we'll just ignore this part. Fight more. You fight more, eventually killing the rest of the dark emissaries. But is that even a word? Emissary. It's a Russian word, apparently. I don't think it's a word in English, at the very least. You're not like the rest of your kind, one of them says to you. Yeah, I'm supposed to be the chosen one. How's that supposed to mean? It's supposed to be that you're supposed to be smart. You're not acting like a smart man. I'm confused. I'm being pretty straightforward with you. Like, I'm not speaking in riddles or something like that. Confused. Ha, you're the one to talk. Your race has been known to speak in riddles and doublespeak. We do not. Your king certainly does. Our king speaks plainly. You don't like what you don't like what he have to say. Then you don't like him. Well, your talk doesn't make me want to like you. And don't pretend you care about us. You just want to get into the fortress. What fortress? Where you can take out your revenge on a gnome. What revenge? What revenge? What fortress? What the hell are you talking about? What do you think? I'm here on a mission to assassinate you, the chosen one. I'm supposed to kill the king and conquer this little kingdom. Tell me more. I don't trust you. Why not? You saw how I killed all those dark emissaries. I'd say I'm a pretty plausible fellow. She thinks about this for a moment. I thought she was a dark emissary. Also, once again, that's not a word in the English language. Okay, maybe I'll trust you for a moment. Tell me more about this plan of yours. Down on the ground and tells you. Wait, I said that. Okay. Said that they've been playing this for years and other known factions outside rulership. The Dark Gnome Empire agree with this plan. What the fuck? What's the Dark Gnome Empire? Dark Gnome Empire was once ruled by King Agro, a tyrant who conquered other kingdoms in the land. Eventually he was killed by forces of those he had destroyed. No one said that. That was like the narration. Anyway, what is the plan? Our known factions have decided to take over the fallen kingdom. This way they could have it under their thumb while still being able to rule over it. The region was annexed into the Dark Gnome Empire. What's the plan? They decided that you, the chosen one, will be a much better king than the gnome king that now ruled there. Okay. Supposed to be two dark elves with her. One was killed and the other escaped after realizing what was happening. What has happened? God damn it. Hopefully you'll... What palace? What father? What is going on? You've been marked for death by the gnomes and as their assassin. Killed several of our high-ranking military men. We'll get her. I spared her. Honor looks at you disapproving. I know you did, but it doesn't matter. She plans to kill you anyway. She probably had a dark elf assassin with her. She had two. She told me. We had a nice long chat. Good, you can defend yourself then. Hadn't you heard? We gnomes are very skilled in all things technological. I thought I was human. Things are very strange. Yeah, a female human bard. I'm not a gnome. I'm not a goblin. I'm not a gnome. I remind you of this fact. But I said that. Yes, but you are a dark elf. I thought you said I was a gnome. I'm a human. Actually, she's some sort of time portal. Enter. Join the box. You wake up strapped to a slab in a room that's all black. By slabs you are seeing, you can tell there are several other bodies on it. You jump in quickly and feel around the room. You can't see, but you decide knocking things over with your hand. It's in front of you as you search for a potential destination. Yeah, it's maybe a cube. Pick it up and throw it to the other end of the room. Find another one. You pick it up and throw it. Slab. Continue to throw cubes. Continue to rock the room with your actions until finally you find a body that you can grab. It's weak, but you pull yourself up. Throw cubes. I bounce, smashing into several more bodies. Jump up, kick the slab, sending you fly into the other body. With a thud, the body lands in the middle of the others. Yes, they are weak and fragile little mortals. Am I evil now? What brings you here? A cube. I guess I've missed our little talks. What talks? Why am I even here anyway? Talks we've had for past centuries. Each civilization had them. Like mountains, we were static and unchanging, and they needed somebody to talk to. I guess I was boring you with our old talks. Let's discuss the current events. So what brings you to our mountain? This really isn't like going anywhere. Something was happening beyond the border of Orlonia. Climb the mountain. I'm gonna climb up the mountain. Seems impossible, but you manage. Each step is an effort. You feel as if you are being stabbed in the back each time you put your foot down. Finally reach the peak of the mountain. Find yourself on a plateau looking down over the entire island of Orlonia. It was Orlonia, not Orlonia. Challenge the dark god. Draw your sword. You take a deep breath, focusing your entire being on the act of attacking. The dark god turns to look at you, a dark smile on his face. Play the eraser. Play the eraser to defeat him. Quickly run over to the bard. I'm the bard. What? It's still sitting on the floor. He holds the pencil up. No, thanks for getting us out of here. There. You say thanks. He looks, and the dark look in his eye turns. He's now evil. They snaps his fingers. Thanos snaps the universe. What's the dark? I was just gonna ignore that. The eraser gets your pawn, but it makes no. The dark god takes a golden cube out of his pocket. He can turn it, laughing all the while. Play the eraser harder. Is unperturbed. He turns the cubes. The doorway on the left side of the cube is pitch black and seems to go into nothing. His door attempts to play the eraser results in the dark god its death. You die as well. The darkness goes away, and then nothingness is where Orlania was. Fortunately, the dark bard dies with you. Who the fuck was that bard? I don't know. He came in and said all those songs and left. The bard or looks at you raising an eyebrow. You're realizing that now? He says sarcastically. Placed into eternal winter by the Dark King. Who are you? Who even is this guy? Do you think I'm your new bard, aren't you? I'm a bard too. Finally, it remembers! Sure, kid, whatever you say. I am. Did you see the beginning of this story? Oh, that was you? Oh, well, what do you want me to play? So I was like, wait. Sigh. Pull out your eraser. To erase the song. As he stops you. Hey, why are you erasing the song? I don't like that song. That wasn't what I meant. God, it's a nice song, why don't you? Because you wrote it. Oh. Alright, fine, I'm sorry. Should be. Why am I so mean all of a sudden? So, do you like my new song? I guess it's good. But I thought I hated it. I hated it so much I erased it as he was playing it. Who is that girl? Also, why is there a crowd now? Well, it's nearly a doppelganger for you. She has long black hair and green eyes, dressed in the same manner you do. She also carries a bow on her back. I think this has gone on like long enough.